truly grateful. Isn't that how the prayer goes? So here I am in this time of gratitude and thanksgiving. And I have to say that I forgot to tell Debbie that I wouldn't be standing up here, so I came up here. She's doing some recording for our YouTube, but that's okay. Because I had some feeling in me that I was going to move and dance around the aisles.
You go ahead up.
And so I don't want her chasing after me with the camera. So I'm going to be here. I'm going to try to contain it and be eloquent today. So just because this concept is just so amazing. It's just so thrilling. This concept of gratitude. But yet it's really difficult. Let's get honest first. Let's get honest first. Tell me something you're not grateful for. Shout it out.
Bills.
Pain.
Hurricanes.
Come on, let's get honest. Get them out.
Bad drivers.
There's this stuff that gets in the way constantly. You know, we come to these things and it's so great. We can come to this beautiful service and everybody can put on their happy face and we can all sing about how grateful we are. And I'm so grateful for all that I have, except all the things you just listed, right? And there wasn't anybody that went, no, not that. They're all like, yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. You know, getting honest about that. Because that's the way it goes with spiritual principles and the way things work. It's not about just doing it. We're a process. We're always in process. We're alive. We're alive, and these processes are rich. And we start where we are. And being honest with ourselves is the best place that we can start from in coming to this place. Because we come to gratitude. We come to gratitude by being thankful. And we start as we teach our children to start. Say thank you. No kid is thankful. They don't even know what that means. When you start to tell them, they don't know what it means. Being a parrot, mommy says to say thank you. I say thank you, you know. They don't know what it means. It's just like us. But we get to adults and we can't say it. We can't say, I don't know what it means. And quite frankly, none of us really, truly knows what gratitude is unless we're in that state of gratitude. And once we're in that state of gratitude, we just are it. We don't have to talk about it. We don't have to figure it out. We are it. It's just like love. We just are it when it is real, when it is this love that we talk about with this divinity and light. So what we need to do is to get honest and go through the process and start on the steps. And start with that first step, which is that very simplistic thing that we teach the children, say thank you. So I get up in the morning and I say thank you for things that I'm thankful for. What are the things I got? It's that basic spiritual tool that everyone says is a gratitude list. Everybody have a gratitude list? If you don't, it's time to write one. And I mean write it. Put it on a piece of paper. Proclaim your gratitude. And say, okay, I got it in my head. That's again, keeping separate, keeping to yourself. Share it. Put it out there. Put it down. It's a demonstration that you're okay with putting it out to the world. So we have a list we had in our beginning of our declaration of intent, the things that we're thankful for. Shelter, food, the sun, the wind, the rain, family, friends, the contribution we can make to the world, for beauty, for happiness, for laughter, for fun. Things on your gratitude list? Right? They're not. Write them down. Because we all have days and times when we forget. When the things that we're not grateful for get bigger and harder and larger. And we need these reminders for ourselves to help move us, to push us. to get to this higher place of being and who we are. And so we take the steps. We take it a little further and we go out and we experience the things that we're grateful for, like we did in our prayer of peace. I awakened and then I'm giving thanks. And I'm seeing this autumn voice in the world out there. And I'm hearing the leaves. I'm paying attention to them. You know, I'm just amazed. There were so many leaves still left on trees after the hurricane. Little leaves hung in there. They hung in there because it wasn't their time yet to let go. You know, everything has its season. There's a time for everything, even if a hurricane comes. Because hurricanes come and they hit some and they hit others. So who are we? Are we to be in that place of, oh, I'm so grateful I didn't get hit? But does that mean that somebody else isn't because they did? Is somebody loved less because they lost and someone didn't, so they're loved more? You see how it gets, as you get higher up on the ladder of the spiritual processes, we have to see a bigger picture. We have to start opening our expansiveness. It's like we said in our meditation. We're asked to stretch our blessings out and know that things are bigger and there's a bigger picture. That time will reveal more to us as we go along in our lives and in our struggles. Have not some of the things that we seem to complain about today or hear others complain about today have been something that we experienced in the past that we see today? We got through that and now, you know what, I'm stronger. I'm more capable. I can handle that. I have gratitude for something that today somebody else is struggling with. So that idea of there's a higher purpose and there's always the perfect curriculum in everything that's occurring. Now, I'm not saying to go in and say, oh, I'm thankful for it, because that's the hard thing. But if you can do it, it's an amazing thing. To be able to say thank you for the things that we don't want to say thank you. We say thank you for the bill, but a bill means that I already had that service. That's what it means. And I participated in that. And I utilized that. I have a bill because I used all those services by the end of the month. I already had it all month. And then at the end of the month, they complain. You see how it doesn't make sense? But what happens then is it takes from us. Because now I just took for myself the joy and the blessing that I had received all month long. Bill comes in because I have something wonderful that I purchased. Now the bill comes in. I have been enjoying and feeling blessed by that purchase. But I'm going to complain about the bill. I lose sight. I lose sight and I lose the wonderment. I lose the aliveness of life. And that's too high a cost when we truly are so blessed. We truly are so blessed. And the reason why we are so blessed is then comes down to in our words of wisdom. When we come to, we're thanking this divinity for one thing alone, that we're not separate, that we're not alone, that these processes takes us to this higher place, this higher vision, where now we're in this state of gratitude, where we're in this place of never feeling that aloneness. That closeness of the divine is with us. See, I feel that the divine has no concern about whether or not you're saying, I'm grateful to you. I'm grateful for this beautiful, glorious day you have given us. I'm saying, well, they're not saying they're thankful. Because I believe the divine is thankful for you. That the divine is feeling, I'm so blessed. the awareness of love's presence. Not only is the divine feeling this gratitude for you every single moment of every single day, that it is constantly giving us opportunities to grow, to know that more deeply and more fully in ourselves. But it's up to us to choose. We are free. We are free. This Thanksgiving, this day of thanks, it's fun, but it's meaningless unless we're doing it the other 364 days a year. Gratitude is the way we walk as spiritual beings. So our words of wisdom say, love can walk no road except the way of gratitude, and thus we go to walk the way to God. My call to you this day is to do the processes, climb the ladder, say your thank yous, but take the challenge to carry yourself higher and higher still, where you can say thank you no matter what, because you are never without gratitude, because you are never without God, and God is